Here's why you play Odette, the Swan Princess, in the mid lane. First off, she excels in team fights, dealing massive AoE damage with her ultimate. Odette's great poking abilities allow her to harass enemies from a safe distance, while her passive lets her spread magic effects like slows and burns to multiple targets. However, Odette requires good positioning as her main source of damage comes from her ultimate, which can be interrupted by crowd control. She also lacks strong 1v1 capabilities, making her reliant on teammates to lock enemies down. Odette's passive, Lakeshore Ambience, enhances her next basic attack after casting a skill, making it bounce between enemies. If only one enemy is in range, the attack will bounce between them and Odette. This effect also triggers when her skills hit enemies, stacking up to 3 times. This allows her to deal extra damage in fights and spread magic effects from her items. Odette's first skill, Avian Authority, releases a magic swan in a target direction, dealing magic damage to enemies hit and slowing them. This skill is her main source of poke in the laning phase and helps her control enemy movement in fights. Odette's second skill, Blue Nova, fires a set of magic energy balls in a straight line. When the first energy ball hits an enemy, it immobilizes them and sends another energy ball to a nearby target, prioritizing enemy heroes. This skill is her main crowd control tool and is crucial for setting up her combos. Odette's ultimate, Swan Song, channels energy, creating a large area of effect that continuously damages enemies over 5 seconds. While active, her passive bounce effect becomes faster. She also gains a shield and can dash in a target direction before the skill ends. However, her ultimate will be interrupted if she is hit by high-level crowd control effects like knockups or transformations. In team fights, start with a second skill to immobilize enemies and activate her ultimate to continuously deal damage to the controlled targets. If enemies attempt to escape, use a dash from her ultimate to reposition and keep them inside the damage zone. Finally, use her first skills after her ultimate ends to slow any remaining enemies and secure kills. Moving on to builds, I usually build Arcane Boots, Blood Wings, Genius Wand, Lightning Truncheon, Wishing Lantern, and finally, Holy Crystal. These are the emblems that go along with this build. As for battle spells, the best burst spells for Odette in my opinion is Flicker, as it helps reposition during her ultimate or escape dangerous situations. Odette's ultimate deals devastating damage against heroes without interruption skills like Layla and Irithel, since they lack the mobility or CC to stop her from casting her skill. However, she struggles against heroes with strong crowd control such as Minotaur and Edith, as they can easily interrupt her ultimate, cutting off her main source of damage. Odette works well with heroes who can reposition teammates like Johnson and Jawhead, as they can help her engage properly and find the best position to cast her ultimate. Prioritize first skill first for damage, level up second skill as a backup for crowd control, and most importantly upgrade the ultimate whenever available for team fight damage. Odette's strength lies in team fights, so avoid wandering alone. Always position yourself near allies who can protect you while you channel your ultimate, as getting interrupted will waste your biggest damage source. Use Flicker creatively, either to engage by teleporting into the enemy team before using your ultimate or to reposition when enemies try to escape. Pairing Odette with heroes who can stun or immobilize enemies ensures they stay inside her ultimate's range. During the laning phase, use her first skill to poke and her second skill to set up kills. Be mindful of her lack of mobility. Once her skills are on cooldown, she is vulnerable, so avoid overextending. In fights, always position near walls or bushes before engaging to reduce the chances of getting interrupted.